Let's play a little lock it in here.
Okay.
I'll explain how this works. We're going to give you a statement. If you agree with it, you hit that big red button. You lock it in. If not, don't press it. We'll talk it over. Move on to the next one, all right? First one. This is something sort of Chris Paul has said before, so I'm interested to hear your take on it. James Harden is the best offensive player you've ever played with. Do you lock that in? Ever seen, ever played with, that type of thing?
Yeah, I'm a.
You're going to lock that in.
I read that one.
He played with some good ones.
Yeah.
I have. I've never seen somebody be able to score the way he does so easily. I mean, there's games where even that 58-point game I had no idea he had 58. I thought he had like 30-something. I mean, He just scores. And when you look at these plays, man, he's getting double-teamed, triple-teamed. You know he's the best offensive player. I've never seen, name another team in the league where teams like go zone and like try to chase the ball out of someone else's hands. I mean, there's nobody that's, and obviously his usage rate might be higher. I don't know the statistics, but yeah, he's definitely the best offensive player in the league, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to this next one. KG told this story that you challenged him to a one-on-one game. You were a junior in high school going into the Celtics practice, so lock this in. You challenged him to a one-on-one game.
That's true.
Yeah, that was true. Yeah.
Wow.
That was crazy. It happened organically, which is the best part about it. I was just out there playing. I didn't really get to go up there a lot, so I didn't know them. So they didn't know if I was good or not. For people who don't know, I grew up in Orlando. My dad, most of my life was in Boston.
Right.
So I would go up there like maybe 4 or 5 times a year. But I never got to interact with Paul or those guys. And I was playing. They didn't know I was like a top-rated high school player. So KG was like, check up. I took it like super serious. He wasn't taking it serious at all. I drove by him and I dunked it like the first play of one-on-one. And everybody started going like, all the players start gassing it and making it. So then he ties up his shoes and next thing you know, like he's going like, I'm like, he starts cussing at me and going super hard. I'm like, whoa, man. Like,
yeah, that sounds like KG.
Yeah, and then it went there and then he ended up winning. He a little taller than me. I couldn't do nothing with him. But yeah, that's an experience I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Oh, for sure.
You got Kendrick Perkins that day, 5-0, I heard, though.
No comment.
All right, next one here. We're getting close to the playoffs. Less than a month to go, really.
Right.
Do you lock this in? Your Rockets can beat the Warriors. That's what I wrote down.
Yeah,
you believe that?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? Your Rockets will beat the Warriors.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't step on the floor if I believed otherwise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to. Versus them, they feed on teams fearing them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And rightfully so. They've won 3 out of the last 4 years. I just think we're the team with the most depth in terms of being able to challenge them with scoring and playing that style, that fast-paced shooting threes, getting to the basket. They do have a new dynamic with DeMarcus, which is starting to come on.
Sure.
As you saw last game, we kind of struggled with that dynamic because we were so used to switching. We switched everything with them. And now with DeMarcus in there, like we couldn't switch so much because he had a great game for us, so we'll have to figure something else out. But yeah, I mean, I think Denver has the right to say that. OKC, there's a couple teams out there.
But you got to believe it.
You have to. You don't stand a chance.
Yeah.
You have to go in there thinking like we're the team. This is the year where they fall. Like this is the year we could beat them. Otherwise, they're going to beat everybody again like they usually do.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get it done.
Before we get to this next one, we got to watch Jamie Foxx do an impression of Doc Rivers. Here it is.
It's game 6, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. They just got to, they got to buckle down. They got to get out there. I'm going to go take some lozenges and get ready for the game. But I mean, at the end of the day, you just have to, you have to play. You got to play. If you don't play, then you don't win. If you don't win, then we don't have anything. You know what I mean?
With his daughter in his lap, very impressive. So we got to get your opinion. Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I'm
logging
that in twice, man.
That's pretty good.
It's not just that he sounds like him; it's the way he's talking is like exactly the tempo that my father talks. He says it. He sounds just like him, and that's probably the best impression I've heard.
That's very good. All right, March Madness right around the corner here. Got the first 4 tipping Tuesday. The big games on Thursday. Is Duke winning the NCAA title? Do you lock it in? Yeah.
Got the boy back.
Yeah.
Or the man-child, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that's what you've been watching just as closely as everybody else.
Yeah.
Zion and this team.
Yeah, incredible. He's I've never seen nobody like him in terms of his physical. I mean, LeBron is the last person, and I'm not going to dissect his game, but just in terms of his physical domination, the presence he has, the way he's able to explode to the basket. I've just never seen anybody dominate like that since him, and the sky's the limit for him and RJ and those guys. So
you got them winning. If you filled
it's going to be. They're young, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So their worst enemy is going to be like a veteran college team that moves the ball and uses 30 seconds of the shot clock. That's going to be the team that, if can beat them, will beat them. But if they can get past those teams, I don't see anybody beating them. No.
All right, last one here, Austin. This past Halloween, we all had Austin Powers themed costumes with a little basketball tie-in. So this is Austin Rivers Powers. That's your jersey.
I'm wearing your Wizards jersey.
Your Wizards jersey.
You can't see what that giant.
I got to give you some respect that you found that jersey. I don't even have that myself, so yeah, I'll give you.
We got one for you. So is that a good costume?
I got to like that in.
Well, I don't know. I didn't like the costume they got me. They got me in a weird suit with that. I was happy with the jersey, to be honest, and the suit, the cheap suit they got me in.
No, I'll give you credit, man. You're probably on the internet for hours looking for it.